Good morning. Welcome to our home at Young's Crossing. Today I thought I'd just show you a little more detail of the things I gathered up around the house just to make a simple Valentine vignette or whatever. And everything I have, has a story behind it, but I won't tell a story behind everything. I just thought I'd give you a closer look. So let's get started. I'll show the top row first. It's not my favorite, but I just had an old tin in one of my little white pictures. Connie Francis at the Copa, that album. And then I had this little cloche with an old Bible and a little vintage looking fake flower. Had a couple white frames. And then a book of poetry, Elizabeth Barrett Browning. This little lace heart I've had a long time. And I have it on one of my red tins. And a vintage Valentine, a little cup, and some baby spoons are in there. Then I've had this little porcelain trinket trinket holder for jewelry. Had that a long time, and you can't tell, but the doily is heart shaped. And then back here, I had that off of a candy heart box of candy for years. I don't even remember how long I've had it. An old vintage Valentine. And this is a little music box that my husband gave me some jewelry in. And then there's where someone started to crochet with pink roses. And I don't know what this little thing is called with the little spigot and the handle, but I've often just put butter in it and melted it on top of the stove. And this came off of something when I was a kid. I know I had it around. Another Valentine, some vintage plastic for storage containers for food, and the antique salt and pepper shaker. And then down here, of course, I have a little Pyrex dish and a candle, and this little bow, I just threw that in a while ago. I held it together with a earring, actually, a stud earring. And then my old Clever Girl tin that my best friend gave me. And hanging on this unique pie pan. I love it. It's so cool. It's a pie pan. It shows you by the shape right where to cut. But this little headpiece is hanging on it. And I used that in a dance recital back in 1964. Gee, I'm old. And then in this porcelain pot is enamelware pot is some tatting. I didn't do it, but I've got the tools and a little bit of the work there. And this little leg sticking out of a tutu or whatever, that was my mom's. I don't know where or why she got it, but there it is. And those little molds. And then some vintage hankies, other vintage Valentines. And then I've had this little dish. I usually just lay jewelry or something in it at night. My little Pier 1 soup bowls I love. Oh, and this is a bar of soap shaped like a heart. It's one of the things that was in my husband's grandmother's cedar chest that I was gifted. Old oatmeal box, couple books. And there's a little crocheted bookmark. This is a little dish that I had And it says more than yesterday, less than tomorrow. And I just threw some old red and white jewelry I could come across in there. On the pink cross was off an old necklace I have. And there we have it. I just thought I'd show you a little more close up. 90% of this is probably not Valentine's related at all, but it's red or it's white or it's pink or it's a heart shape. So that was my idea of, well, actually I copied the idea and just expanded on it. And there you have it. I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. And if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be great. And we'll see you next time at our home at Young's Crossing. Bye.